FBG Duck was killed. Can we talk about it? FBG Duck was killed. Another rapper, dead. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the violence in our community? Can we talk about the CDC stating that the #1 cause of death for black men ages 1 through 44 is homicide? I'm going to say it again. The #1 cause of death for black men ages 1 through 44 is homicide. The CDC also says the #4 cause of death for white men ages 1 through 19 is homicide. The #4 cause of death for white men ages 1 through 19 is homicide. Crime is about proximity, but the homicide rate is the highest in our community. We have the highest homicide rate out of anybody probably in the world.
I ain't gonna go nowhere I ain't want it, because I ain't gonna play with my life, because my life mean a lot.
Well, when you see some of the young kids out here, do you feel like they don't really value their life? Like they don't really give a fuck?
I mean, it's a lot of kids. A lot of motherfuckers really don't be having their parents. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know what's running through the next motherfucker head. Like, I don't know what they been told. I don't know what type of guidance they got. So when I look at a little kid, I mean, I look at them as kids. Like, I don't look at them as threats, or I don't look at them as I want to hurt them. I look at them as kids. But teenage, anybody that's older than 15, 16, 17, anything around that age, like, I feel like you know something. You feel me? So it's like, you should know where you want to be in life by the time you're 15 years old. It's a lot of shit you can do with yourself. Like, you choose what you want to do. You feel me?
Now, these liberals and these Democrats have convinced us that we can't talk about the violence in our hood, but they created a crime bill based on the violence in our neighborhoods. Think about that. The same Democrats telling you not to speak about the violence in our communities were the same ones that created a crime bill that led to mass incarcerations. I keep telling you all, it's a setup. But can we talk about it? Can we talk about the violence in our community? I know it's a difficult subject. I know you all think that it gives white people ammunition, but you gotta understand something. We could be perfect and they would still have something to say. So stop worrying about what they're going to say, because they're going to say it anyway. Can we talk about the violence in our community? Can we talk about how we literally step over 100 dead bodies to talk about a white cop killing a black person? We step over 100 dead bodies and then make a big deal about 101 because a white cop killed them. Can we talk about it? If Black Lives Matter, then Black lives have to matter, period. That means we got to be outraged at the 100 and the 1. We got to be outraged at the 100 and the 1. We got to be outraged at any time that a black life is lost due to violence.
I mean, occasionally people get shot in the leg and it ends up traveling and a person dies, but usually a shot like that doesn't kill you. So you weren't really worried that you were going to die from the gunshot?
Nah, not really. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I got shot the second time, when I got shot the first time, shit, I went to a party as soon as I got out the hospital. I went to the hospital, they wrapped my leg up, shit, I went to Lil J party, shit, I wasn't even worried. Second time I got shot, shit, no, that was the second time, wasn't it? Right, the second time I got shot, I went to Lil J party. First time I got shot, I was with a little bitch, shit. Oh, my mama. I was with a little bitch, shit. I was just coming out the crib on my mama. Fresh as hell. I was out do my thug dizzle. I'm telling you, as soon as I get in the car, little bitch hit the corner, spot me on phone up, shot the car up and shit.
FBG Duck was gunned down. Can we talk about it? And he was shot 2 times prior to that. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about who's doing the shooting? Can we talk about who's doing the shooting? Can we talk about how they placed a value on black life? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about how we don't control the narrative on Black Lives Mattering? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the Democrats and the liberals controlling the narrative? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the Black Lives Matter Global Network not being for black people and actually being for the destruction of the black family, the displacement of the black man, and the profiting off of black death at the hands of a non-black person? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about these democratic cities? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about what goes on with the wealth gap and the violence in these democratic cities? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Brief side note, you all want to convince me that white people are sneaking in the hood and killing us. White people are dressing up like black people and killing us, or starting these wars and starting these beefs and doing all these things. And I'm like, well, why we never caught them? Why we never caught them? Why we never killed them? Have you ever heard of somebody getting killed? They pulled the mask off like Scooby-Doo and it was a white man. Have we ever set up shop, an ambush? Have we ever done any of the things we do to each other to these so-called white people that's sneaking in the hood? It's far-fetched. You mean to tell me they've been doing this for all these years and never got caught? You mean they never got caught? Come on, man. It's just a hard story to believe. Common sense would tell me to set them up. Common sense would tell me to ambush them. Common sense would tell me develop a neighborhood watch to catch these white people sneaking in the hood, killing all these black folks. But you know why you all are not doing it? You know why nobody's doing it? Deep down inside, nobody believes it. Not nobody, because nobody has taken a proactive approach to catching these white people dressed up as black people killing us. Nobody's done it. So therefore, nobody believes it. And guess what? I don't believe it either. We don't control the narrative on the value behind black life. We don't. We've already let them control the narrative on when black life is going to matter. They don't have to do all that stuff. People came up with this white folks sneaking in the hood stuff because nobody wants to deal with the issue. People came up with these white folks doing all this havoc in the hood because nobody wants to deal with the issue. And the issue is black life mattering to black people first. And the issue is black life mattering, period. No conditions.
What I want to say, for all you silly ass niggas that's killing all these innocent babies because y'all want to catch a nigga that y'all think y'all in tour with, or however the motherfucking situation might go, you feel me? Look, I got 4 kids. You see what I'm saying? I got 3 boys, 1 girl. You know what I'm saying? If I catch a nigga with his daughter, I'm going to give him a pass. That's just the heart of me, because I don't want no nigga to catch me with one of my kids and try to take me in front of my kids. You see what I'm saying? So I give a nigga a pass like that, but you silly ass niggas need to start getting these guns, doing all this extra shit that y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't doing it right. Y'all not even hitting y'all target. You know what I'm saying? It's already that y'all, it's fucked up that we out here killing each other as black people. You know what I'm saying? We should be sticking together, but they want to gang bang forever, don't want to do nothing with their life. I pray to God that y'all stay safe out here.
FBG Duck got killed. He's another rapper that has lost his life due to violence. Can we talk about it? They keep telling you all that we can't talk about it. They keep telling you all that I'm wrong for talking about it. They keep telling you all that white people do it too. They don't want you free. They want you in bondage. They want us killing each other. Do you understand the game? They want us killing each other. What are the solutions? What are the solutions? What are they?
Unfortunately, we're going to have a few murders now in retaliation to this. I hope that's not the case, but I mean, this is what it is in the city. But man, I really, the crazy part with a lot of these drill cats, wow, Duck. Damn. The crazy part about all this is a lot of these drill dudes, and I don't think I ever met Duck. I don't think I have. But the issue is that you want to listen to him. Like, you know, like you want to, at least for me, Like, I want to listen to them and kind of like vibe with what they saying. But so much of their music is about killing people or bragging about actual murders. And
We can't talk about it, but yet we're dying every day. And it's not just Chicago. It's not just Chicago. We are so used to black people being killed that we just talk about it like it's nothing. It's in the music. Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? These companies owned by non-black people, these companies, these music companies, these entertainment companies glorify and promote our death and destruction. And you don't think it's a game? Can we talk about it? Does art imitate life, or does life imitate art? Listen to the music. All you have to do is listen to the music, and the music will let you know how much black life is valued. The music will let you know how much black life is valued. These companies profit off of black death. This is why they don't want you to talk about it. The number one cause of death for black men ages 1 through 44 is homicide. What are we talking about? Do you understand how crazy that is? No, of course you don't. Because they've convinced us that it's not a good talking point. Because they can't spin the narrative. Because to address the violence and the homicide in our community, in the black community, means you have to start at the source. You would have to attack the system. You would have to attack the wealth gap. You would actually have to create change. They keep attaching all these problems to social issues, and racism is an economic issue. This is an issue of economics. It is not about anything dealing with social issues. FBG Duck was murdered, and all you all are going to say is it's another rapper dead, not realizing you are contradicting yourself. On one hand, you're going to tell me that violence in our community is not a problem. Then on the other hand, you're going to say we got to stop killing each other. The problem is we don't approach these problems with character. We approach these problems how white people tell us to approach these problems.
you can't like ride down the street bumping their music because you go through the wrong neighborhood. They talking about killing BDs and then they talking about killing GDs, and it's just like, damn, man. And I think some people don't understand that. So like a lot of these dudes, that's why I don't really like fuck with academics like that, like too crazy. And this ain't to pivot toward that, but folks like academics, folks like just drill fans, like, because if you come from that life and you're a part of that story and you're a part of that life, you realize like these dudes are talking about like actually killing, you know, making fun of people that actually got killed, you know, or exacerbating some gang violence because you know it's going to happen. They talking about murking dude on this block, murking dude on that block, and they serious, right? And it's like participating in that is just entertainment. It's like, man, this shit just ain't entertainment, man. Like these dudes, for whatever reason, are really in that life and really doing that shit.
We kill each other. I'm talking about we lay up under each other's cars, lay behind each other's houses. The car passed by, we wet the whole car, boom, boom, bang, bang, kill everybody in the car. Didn't catch your homeboy, he ran out the car, then run him down, stood over him, hit him about 20 times in the face. We kill each other. As soon as a white boy kill one of us, everybody had to go to hooping and hollering and all that old stupid ass shit. Yeah. Kevin, why you don't? Kevin,
Oh, what
that's bullshit. When you stand for something, you gotta stand for it all the way, not halfway.
This is a nationwide problem. In inner cities around the country, the violence in our community. But guess what? A lack of resources will create violence in the community. I don't care what community it is. A lack of resources is going to create a whole bunch of problems. But can we talk about it? Can we talk about the violence and the homicide in our community? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about how black lives really don't matter because we don't control black lives mattering? Can we talk about it? They'll convince you that me talking about this is somehow giving racist white people ammunition, but we are dying every day? Can we talk about black life having to matter to black people first? Can we talk about black life having to matter, period? Can we talk about black life mattering being a non-conditional statement? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about communities destroyed? Can we talk about families destroyed? Can we talk about legacies destroyed? Can we talk about lives spent in prison? Can we talk about mothers crying? Can we talk about fathers Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this violence in our community? These Democrats and these liberals have convinced us that we can't talk about it unless they can benefit from the death. It's a setup. We can't step over 100 dead bodies and then make a big deal out of a white cop killing somebody black. Can we talk about it? Now, you all are going to say I'm minimizing white cops or white people killing black people, and I'm not. I'm saying we got to be outraged at when the death happened around the corner. We got to be outraged when the death happened next door. We got to be outraged when the deaths happen for weeks leading up to a white cop killing a black person. We got to be outraged by it all. We can't pick and choose because we're picking and choosing because somebody else is doing the picking and choosing. Can we talk about it? FBG Duck was murdered. We are so used to black people being murdered that we are entertained by it in the music. We are entertained by it in the movies.
It's almost like when I see another brother, we're so distrustful of each other, man.
Right.
Why is that, man?
I just feel like African American is the worst race in the world because, first of all, we kill each other. You know, people always talk about this racist stuff, but the white man ain't waiting in your bushes with a chopper. The white man ain't trying to take your rims off your car. The white man ain't doing all this wrong. We doing this to each other. So how can we say F the white man? He ain't doing nothing but when you get in trouble doing his job. Guilty.
FBG Duck just got killed. I don't know who he is. I don't know about his music. I just see the reaction to another black man being gunned down. And we are used to it. We don't want to talk about it because we're used to it. We don't want to bring it up because we're used to it. We don't want to talk about it because deep down inside, we don't care. We don't want to talk about it because deep down inside, we don't value black life. We don't want to talk about it because deep down inside, black life doesn't matter. And if you don't believe me, I guarantee the next time somebody black gets killed, which will be in a couple of minutes, there will be no protest. I guarantee the next time somebody black gets killed, which is going to be in the next few seconds, there will be no protest, there will be no outrage. There will just be families torn apart and silence.
We fix Ferguson in the same way we fix Afghanistan, Gaza, Palestine, Chicago, and that is to stop. We have to stop and be open to the possibility that we have been brainwashed on every single level of our lives. Brainwashed with conditioned thoughts, thoughts that we have fought over, died over, killed over, gotten angry, sad, and depressed over.
Okay.
We're so loyal to these thoughts, right?
Right.
But we gotta question them, because they were created by the culture that we were born in. Look at that word, culture that we were born in, right?
Okay, all right.
This culture taught us that race was real, and we believed it. It taught us that war and violence creates peace, and we believed it. It taught us that love was weakness, and we believed it. We ate it up, right? But open any history book, right? Any history book, and you'll notice a trend. Generation after fucking generation, it's the same story over and over again. We've tried everything, from politics to protests to rallies to riots to marches. None of it works.
Right.
These things create short-term results, not lasting solutions.
Wait for it. Free blast. Get money.